Sees Terry here. We're going to do Leo general read for October 2024. I'm not going to do the intros like I did the last month. Let's just go with the flow, explain as we go. Alright, I'm going to start with these story cards. Let's go Leo. October 2024, please. Story cards for Leo. Starting card is a loss. There's been a loss. There you go. Starting point. Whoa. Don't worry, it was in the past, or it's something you've already gone through, or something like that. That's crossed by friendships. There might have been a friendship circle. Someone in the friendship circle that is no longer with you. Alright. In the past, you had storytelling. So you were trying to narrate the situation, and you were trying to say, hey, it's all part of the journey, blah, blah, blah. Or maybe you were the one that cut them off. Alright. You were making sense of the situation, which might have been a little bit complex. Alright, what are you currently dealing with? Is serenity, going with the flow, kind of like, oh, yep, what can I do about this? Alright, you're trying to see the, what's good that is still around you. And there's plenty, don't worry. In the future, what have we got for you? Leo. 1, 2, 3. Alright, we've got Wildflower. So you will be going against the grain a little bit. Tipping, being a bit of a free spirit. Might have been some sort of loss might have activated some sort of need to break some rules, or, rethink the boundaries in which you've set for yourself. What's the future? What's the overall resonating theme for you, this story? And that is well-being. You're looking out for your well-being. So you might have cut someone out of your circle that was, sometimes you have friends that are like, you're friends because you both have a weakness, and you, by being friends, you don't have to improve your life because you both have an addiction, you both have something, or some sort of mind, some sort of viewpoint. And that, you realize, hang on, this person's not necessarily wanting me to rise. They want to keep me down here so they feel good about whatever it is that they're doing, that you used to do or used to both participate in. Alright, how many synchronicity cards does Leo need? One, just the one little synchronicity card. Alright. Let's see what it is. And that is something to do with a sister. So for some of you, you could have had like a friend that felt like a sister and you had to cut them out. Or for some of you, it might have been a sister or a female energy, some feminine energy that gave you some advice. See that little dove? Gave you a little message about how you need to cut someone off. Alright. Let me know if this is resonating, please. Alright, now let's move on to the general monthly mood. We're going to figure out what frame of mind you're entering October in, and then first two cards will indicate the frame of mind you're entering the month in. Third card will be why you're in that frame of mind. Leo, come on, 1, 2, 3, Leo. What's the general monthly mood for Leo? Alright. What frame of mind are you entering the month in? It's crossed over here. There's a little bit of repressed emotions, blocked logic, emotionally overwhelmed. Some sort of loss is really, it was really hard to let go of this person, or they've let go of you, and it's kind of rattled the cage a bit. So definitely, here we go, yeah. There's some sort of arrogance and delays and disorganization, obstacles you need to overcome, and treachery, arrogance. So you might be repressing your emotions and coming across a little bit arrogant to other people. They might not understand that you're coming from a place of pain, and they just think, what's wrong with Leo? Bit of a bastard this month is. But no, it's not the case. You've gone through something, and you're repressing your emotions here. Why are you in this frame of mind? And that's because of some setbacks, some bad faith, danger, wanting reward without waiting. You've been waiting for a reward and it hasn't come, and maybe someone, you've cut someone out. It's really rattled the cage, as I said before. But there is prosperity coming through. You just need to articulate yourself when it comes to your needs. Alright, so don't worry, that wasn't a prediction. It's just a frame of mind in which you're entering the month. Now we're going to check out the good to come for Leo. I will slow down. I gotta calm down, man. Calm down, man. You know. Sorry, I did have a coffee before, so just calm down. All right, Leo. What is the good to come? First two cards will indicate the good to come, and this next two cards will be. Well, the next card, the third card will be how you initially feel about this good when it enters your life, because sometimes we don't recognize a good thing when it pops up until later on. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Leo. Leo, what's the good to come? Please be something awesome. Yeah, well, for some years you're going to be overcoming this this loss by following your passions. We've got the King of Wands here. So you're going to have some vision, there's going to be some success, you're going to have some distractions going to help you overcome this loss. So you might have lost a partner or a friend or someone that you had potential, or you saw potential in, and now you're distracting yourself with something quite attractive, or it could be another fire sign. Ooh. How are you going to initially feel about this? I will clarify that a bit more in the end. You're going to be in like a depressed state, or like nothing's working out for me, and this is going to pop up, which is going to help you distract yourself. What is this to do with more? So, yeah, you're going to be overcoming that repressed emotion. Someone's going to come in, bring in the passion. It's going to be you can distract you from the past, and it's going to help you heal and let the cups flow. All right, Leo. Let's check out the challenges. First two cards are going to indicate the challenge. Next two cards will be what you can do to overcome these challenges. Leo. Alright. Challenges this month is something to do with justice. So, use your intuition to set your moral compass. This is a challenge, right? So, for some of you might be having to go to court this month, or you might have been busted speeding, drinking, something like that. I'm not judging. You don't have to tell me. It's all good. But yeah, something to do with justice. So maybe for some of you, it might be paying off some karma, something in the past, or for some, it could just be having to go to court for some reason, or making something correct, something from the past that doesn't have to be terrible, but it's something that's making you feel a bit. I took advantage of someone, or I kind of left them out high and dry. So some sort of making something right. It could be someone did that to you, and it's now time for you to move on, forgive yourself if you've been put in that position, and to forgive yourself so you can find that balance again with the justice, weighing up. Libra energy, Alright, what else is there? What else is the challenge here? The two is some sort of toxic, it could be a Capricorn, but the challenge is the devil. It could be something toxic that you need to cut out, or you need to balance out, something like that. Maybe you're in a situation where you're giving more, or they're giving more, and you're taking advantage, or they're taking advantage. You need to correct that. Now, for some of you, it could be getting a balance when it comes to addictions. It could be drinking too much, partying too much, eating bad food, sex addiction. It could be something like that. Some sort of shadow self-work needs to be done. Some sort of repressed powerlessness. So for those of you who've just gone for that loss, you might be drinking a bit hardcore or self-medicating. It's now time to balance it out a bit. What can you do to overcome these challenges? And that is to have acceptance for the loss. You've got the Five of Cups in reverse, so it's kind of good because it's going to be, well, it's not really good, but just having acceptance for what has happened in the past and moving forward, and not killing yourself by self-medicating. Yes, and you need to be ready to jump those hurdles when they come. Don't turn it into a monster by avoiding an obstacle, right? So you can easily turn something that is, it's a bit of a pain, but you can overcome it just with a little bit of time and focus. But if you avoid it, you're going to make it bigger and bigger of a monster in the back of your head, and you're never going to take care of it. So you need to have acceptance for what's happened in the past, move forward, and also be prepared to face your problems. That looks alright. It's not a bad little read there for you, Leo. It's the lost part. Not great, but that's how it starts. So it's happened in the past, I hope. Well, not really hope, but I hope it's not something that's going to happen straight away. Or straight after this read or something like that. Hopefully you're on the path of healing. Alright, let's check out career and finances. First two cards are going to indicate what Leo needs to know about their career and finance. Next two cards after that will be what you can do to improve your situation. What does Leo need to know about the career and finances for October 2024, please? Okay, for some of you there's a heartbreak, it's going to cost a bit of money. For some of you might have to pay money towards a funeral. For some of you had to pay for your partner to help them move out. Ex-partner, sorry. This is not going to resonate for all, right? This is just, we've got the Three of Swords here. It could be pain, suffering, bitter truth, separation, strife, selfishness, heartbreak. So maybe for some of you might be spending a little bit too much money on the fun things in life, and then a massive bill's turned up and it's screwed up your months because you now have to work overtime to pay off a bill which you should have been able to pay off, but you got drunk one night. I'm not saying that you did, but I'm just saying you made an unwise decision when it came to your finances, and now you have to kind of make up for that. There's some sort of failure and imperfection, lack of fulfillment. For some of you, do not gamble this month. I'm just going to say that. It's not going to pay off. For those of you might have had a venture or something you invested in where it's kind of dropped down and you're expecting to take some money out now in order to pay a bill or to help pay car payments or a house. And the value's gone down temporarily, but you were planning on cashing out a bit. For some of you, you're just not willing to start a new cycle when it comes to, you might be unhappy with your work situation and you're not doing anything to get yourself into a better situation. What can you do to improve the situation here, Leo? Yeah, catalyst. We've got the Tower card. Now, it's definitely needed because we have the World in reverse here. As what you need to know, what you need to do is to have a catalyst to change. You've got the Tower. Towers, I like towers, right? Particularly if you're coming from a Three of Swords, like terrible cards. You want that Tower. You want something to change, right? Some sort of catalyst to change, some necessary change. So you need to change it up here when it comes to your finances and money. Maybe get out of that spending too much money on Temu or Shein or whatever it is that Leos are spending their money on this month. Or, drinking too much. Partying too much. Something needs to change in order for you to overcome these issues when it comes to your finances or career. Maybe you're drinking too much and it's affecting your career. Alright, one more card. Yeah, you need to withdraw from whatever it is that was spending your money unwisely. And you need to take action when it comes to correcting it. Time over that. Alright, so yeah, you need to withdraw from whatever it is that was bringing you nothing great. There's a Tower moment that's necessary in order to overcome some sort of issue with your finances and career. And something to do with heartbreak. So, there we go. Alright, now let's move on to singles. For those of you who are single, this might be for you. Let's go. First two cards will indicate what's to come. Next two cards after that will be options or how the rest of the month will play out. Fifth card will be the outcome. Okay. Alright, single Leos. What have we got for you? What's to come for the single Leos? What's to come? Yeah, there's a sense of balance. Could be a Capricorn coming into your life. We've got the Two of Pentacles. So it's balance, adaptability, change in circumstances. So for them, it's starting alright. So Leo's keeping out for Capricorn. There's going to be lust and desire here. This is alright. Yeah, keeping an eye out for a Capricorn. Or there's going to be someone that's going to be bringing to the table lust and desire and vanity, but a distraction from the past pains. Leos might be exactly what you need. Alright. Looking good. Alright, so I'm a Capricorn, by the way. No, I'm just kidding. I am, but it's just about me, is it? Anyway, so yeah, it's something to do with balance and distractions coming your way, and it's going to be lust and desire. Very nice. Alright, well, we've got options. Alright, let's check it out. You might have a Scorpio on the thing, but there's also stagnation. You need to be able to make this change. For some of you, we have an option or options coming in, but you need to put yourself in the arena to find that or to accept those options. You can't just be at home waiting for someone to magically message you and be like, hey, I was checking out your thumbnail and I love you. You're not going to get that. You need to get out there and put yourself in the market. What else have we got? Yeah, it could be an Aries or an air sign coming into the picture. There's some sort of manipulation, so just be careful when it comes to an air sign, sorry to say. Alright, What's the result for this month? Yeah, it's rest is needed. You need to forgive yourself and go for some stuff from the past and rest, rejuvenation. For some of you, might be speaking to an ex-Capricorn or Scorpio or air sign or Aries, and might be healing that connection or re-entertaining the idea of that connection. Oh, it's someone new. It doesn't have to be like that. Now, I'm going to pick out 2 cards to indicate where you might know these potentials, or where you've already met them, or where you will meet them. Let's see. Alright, first card is the 7 of Cups, so that's the second time that card's come out, but it's also indicating it could be going out to the nightclubs or going out somewhere social where drinks are socially available. And that could lead to breaking the ice and letting down the hair and meeting someone new. There's some nice cocktails, yum-yums, looking good. And then we've got, what is this? Ooh. It's a 10 of Swords. Yes, I can see a syringe in there, so just be careful of that. Alright, terrible. So just be careful of if you're going out for a short time, not a long time type of connection, just be careful, not want to use protection. It's not giving me any... Alright, this could be also someone who's a little bit social and they like to host. Well, they seem to be the heart of the party. There's a nice lady at the dinner table, could be a family and friends, it could be some sort of gathering, special birthday. I think it's a Libra season, so it could be a Libran's birthday party that you're going to and you meet someone there. Alright, and it could be, here, we've got the Capricorn card again, we've got the Devil, so it could be one of those guys. Alright, why does Capricorns have to be the Devil? I don't know, maybe it's cool. I kind of like being the Devil. I think I've got not exactly nice things on my shirt, so I guess I'm probably in the Devil. Yeah, this is why you're trying to get the future from the Devil. That's me. Alright, I'm just kidding. Just, if you're Christian, I'm sorry, I was only joking. I was raised Christian, don't worry. Alright. Move along. Alright, let's go to couples. First card's going to indicate your partner's feelings towards you and the situation. Next card will be how you feel about the situation. Third card will be, if left unattended, how the rest of the month will play out. Fourth card will be how you can improve the situation, if need be. Alright, Leos in relationships. What's your partner's feelings towards you? And the situation. There's the two of Pentacles again, so it's showing a balance and adaptable when it comes to dealing with complex situations. Looking good. Yeah, they're doing their part. Hopefully they're not juggling, but I'll clarify that later. Alright, how are you feeling about the situation? You've got passion for this. Hopefully it's for the connection. You're willing to create with this person. They're adaptable, so it seems like a good combination, particularly if it's a fire and earth sign. They seem to go well, in my opinion. I know people like to say that's not a bad one, but for you fire signs, I think the water signs either get advantage taken from you, or they take advantage of you, or whatever. And the air signs tend to make the flame get bigger, so it can be really passionate, but it can be a little bit out of control. So earth seems to be quite a good match for you at this particular point. If someone's blocking themselves from seeing this, stalling and indecisive, the strength. Listen to your inner voice when making choices. This is, if left unattended, something is being hidden. So, Now, what can be done to improve the situation? Don't worry, I'm going to clarify if your partner's juggling or something like that. If left unattended, there will be tension and there will be some sort of betrayal. I'm going to have to clarify this, see what the hell's going on. I'm very sorry, Leah. How can you improve the situation? And that is not to be greedy and to be a little bit more orthodox. So for some of you, it might be you that's thinking about entertaining someone else. Don't do that. If your connection that you have right now is worth staying. If this person's a bastard and you're planning on moving on anyway, maybe entertain someone else. But if you don't want tension within the home, it is the month to stay a little loyal. Now, what is with this juggling card? Well, it could be. And Three of Cups came out. What's with your partner? There's something that happened in the past that was some sort of frustration. I felt like you've got the Nine of Wands here. Something that believe in yourself. Maybe there's been something in the past. It's not going to resonate for all, so you can reverse this, whatever. But maybe there was something that happened in the past where you were, or maybe they interpreted that you were flirting with someone else, and they were like, yeah, we can overcome this, and then 6 months down the line, they're like, I'm going to get them back. I'm going to talk to blah, blah. So that could be the case there. So recommendation is to communicate clearly. It doesn't seem like you're going to be breaking up anytime soon, so take that as a win. Alright, I'm going to move on before I'm responsible for like two people getting divorced. Alright, for those of you who are looking for more of a life purpose, this might be of assistance to you, or for those of you who are in between jobs and looking for some sort of confirmation that you're on the right path, this might be of assistance to you. Alright, let's go. This is the life purpose cards. I'm going to pull out 2 cards for you, Leo. Alright, first one is school. So the answer you are seeking involves going to school. Just like with Cancer, I was saying that maybe, not necessarily that you're lacking the knowledge, but it could just be by going to some sort of little short course, you might improve your confidence. So just an understanding makes you feel a bit more comfortable in your field, and that will go a long way, especially being a Leo. What else have we got for you? Or some of you might be involved in schooling, being a teacher yourself or something like that. Alright, then we've got time to decide. Make decisions based on your heart's true desires. Follow your desires and make a choice based off that. Yeah, don't go for that crappy job in the factory if you don't want to do it. If you're into that, go for it, but don't punish yourself just because you think you need to pay the bills every week. Yes, you do, but there are some alternative measures to do that. I'm going to move on before I'm sorry, I'm speaking too much. It's like my third reading within like an hour, so I'm a bit... Alright, let's go to the Soul's Journey. I'll pull out 2 cards for you, Leo. Ooh. And we've got Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight of awareness. Everything is there for a lesson. You can turn falls into lessons to make sure you make the right sound. I'm talking shit here. Alright, here we go, get friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Looking quite nice. Alright, let's move on to Sacred Traveler. Got 2 cards for you, Leo. Sacred Traveler for guidance. Alright, we've got Wondrous Universe. Walk in beauty. Just remember that things are better than... You might be in a tough position at the moment, but there's still amazing things around you that you should be grateful for. And when you're in a good mood, you start to recognize the good things, like the birds chirping. You're like, hey, that's quite a beautiful sound. You don't recognize that when you're in a tough period, or it's harder to recognize. So here we go. One more. I've got Desert Passage. Trust that there's a divine plan. These messages for you. I'm not going to try and decipher them for you. Alright. We'll go to the Moonology cards. I'll pull out 2 for you, and then we'll move on to messages from the cosmos for Leo. But first off, we'll go 2 Moonology cards for guidance. Sorry, I need to sleep on something, I don't know. Have faith in your dreams. Wax Crescent Moon. Yeah, you might have gone through a tough time. Don't let it destroy your dreams. There, Leo. And what do you need to release? What do you need to release? What do you need to cut off? Was it that friend? That partner that wasn't serving you or was keeping you in a cycle of whatevers? I'm going to try not to decipher these messages. I'm sorry. I keep butting in like, hey, what about this? Yeah, maybe it's that. Maybe it's because you bought those shoes and everyone thinks you're funny. And the haircut, everyone's laughing at. No, I'm sorry. Just being weird. Don't worry about me. I'm just a weak guy. Alright, we're going to move on to messages from the cosmos. I'm going to pull out 5 cards, and unless the danger card comes out, I won't clarify these. and we'll just end the read. Alright, running. Sprint towards target. Yeah, it needs to take action. No time to sit around procrastinating. Whoa, sorry about that. And what we got here? We got observation, observe, wait for the opportunity. Being the surfer, surfers, there's no point just jumping on any old wave. It's best to wait it out and find that perfect wave, that perfect opportunity to take the steps. So you need to take action, but don't just rush out there. You need to plan it somewhat. Alright, and we got rebirth. Learn from the mistakes and begin anew. Yes, like I was saying before, failures are just a lesson to get those steps correct. Alright. 2 more for you. We've got outlet. You have found the right way out. So you have figured it out. Or you will. Last card for you, Leo. I'm very sorry at how weird I am tonight. Alright, Ring of Fire. Enthusiastic and complete. And that is your element, Leo. You'll get there. You had a loss, but you're going to overcome this and you're going to kick ass. You're a Leo. You're a leader. You're awesome. Let's do it. Alright. I'll get out of here before it hits 30 minutes, but thank you very much for watching C's Tarot. Also, thank you to all the new subscribers on TikTok. TikTok's doing alright. Thank you to my YouTubers for being there, and I appreciate you all. You have a great month. Let me know if any of this resonates. Thank you for watching C's Tarot. I'll see you next time.